Hey, yo, what's good, man, players? It's your boy, Desmond Sharpman, back out here on this Madden NFL gameplay, and we are set to continue with this Madden 20 series. We are now in episode 7 of this series, and trust me when I say this, things have been getting interesting, because so far, since we're only in week 1, we have a total of 3 close finishes already. And usually close games happen regularly, but like I've always said before, you will never know when a close game can happen. So the matchup that you're about to see, the Jacksonville Jaguars are at home, get set to host Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. The Jaguars may be in a tough battle, but we will see how well they fare against that Chiefs team. So be sure to go back and check out the last 6 episodes if you haven't seen them, so you guys can get caught up to where we are right now, since we're still in week number 1. So with that, we're set to continue with this Madden 20 series. Let's head down to TIAA Bank Field in downtown Jacksonville. The Jaguars in a tough test at home in the opener against Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, and all of the great players in Kansas City. Let's see how this game goes to play. Let's go. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition in all that lane switching. This is what the game is. It's the young.
The Nick Foles era begins in Jacksonville. It's the coach. This is week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see the Jacksonville Jaguars, led by the former Super Bowl MVP Nick Foles, as they host the reigning NFL MVP Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. I'll be back with a look around the early games at halftime, but now, let's get up to Jacksonville. Here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thanks, Coach. Originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium when this franchise entered the NFL. We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. So happy to be with you, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, and we thought it would never get here, but here we are back together. It's opening weekend of the 100th season in the NFL.
So much football to talk about. That's our main focus. But how about how much happened in the offseason? Rules changes. Overtime rules were discussed in a big way. Some superstars changed addresses. There's a whole lot to talk about in the NFL in addition to this game we're getting ready to watch.
And between these two sides, I would say the one key thing you gotta look at is who can have a better running game and receiving game, because both teams have great running backs and great receivers, and you will see them all out there on the field. The Chiefs will get the ball first to start this game, which means we will see Patrick Mahomes lead the Chiefs. He's hoping to lead them to a 1-0 start on the road as we're underway from Jacksonville. Here's Sammy Watkins. A nice return there as he gets this to the 34. So Kansas City's offense gets set to go. And here comes Patrick Mahomes.
Boy, when the Chiefs traded starting quarterback Alex Smith before 2018, a lot of people were wondering how good Patrick Mahomes could be, and he showed the entire league how good he could be, racking up over 5,000 yards and tied for second most passing touchdowns in a season with 50 of them. And he was handed the MVP and Offensive Player of the Year awards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10, and Mahomes' first pass, he finds Brandon Graham, and he goes down right at midfield. A gain of 16 to kick off the drive, 1st down.
And a nice nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
First down. Here's a toss. Campbell.
So he got 3 of 1 tackle,
And he's going to get tackled at the 46. A gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Here's Kansas City's offense.
And now the Chiefs' offensive starters.
Obviously a tough test for this offense right out of the gate. Road game in game 1 of the new year. Conventional wisdom says, go slow, take care of the football. I think in this case, attack early and get the home team back on their heels.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now here's Mahomes.
2nd down, and Mahomes is going to find a tight end, Travis Kelce. And he's got another first down into Jaguars' 25-yard line at the 24.
Kelce, such a valuable part of this offense. Made the Pro Bowl the last 4 seasons. 2018 being the most productive when he went over 1,300 yards. 10 touchdowns, and a great relationship between he and Pat Mahomes off the field. Very good friends, attended a bunch of high-profile sporting events together in the offseason, and that chemistry, it certainly shows on the field.
So after that completion to Kelce, here's another first down. And here's Campbell. And he'll be tackled at the 19. A gain of 5, 2nd down. Here's Jacksonville's defense.
Look at the Jaguar defense.
Don't take your eyes off of Telvin Smith. He's an outside linebacker in a strong safety's body who's able to make plays all over the field. Whether it's rushing the passer, dropping into coverage, or knocking down ball carriers, he can do it all.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
And here's Mahomes. He's going to fire for Campbell. And he's got it. And he's going to be tackled at the 17. A gain of 2. Now 3rd down.
Play action. Now it's
Here comes the pressure as Mahomes finds Tyreek Hill open. And he's got a first down at the 13.
First down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now
Mahomes to the end zone, and that's incomplete. As he tried to go to Kelce there, 2nd down.
It's going to be 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
And here's Campbell on 2nd down. And he is tackled in the backfield. A loss of only a yard. 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Mahomes. And that's picked off. LaMarcus Turner picks it. And Jacksonville will take over as they get the opening drive turnover.
No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
And here's Williams, his first carry.
And they'll get him down
And they're going to get him down at the 17. First down, Jacksonville.
Gain of 12.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
So a little breathing room now. First and 10 at the 17. Here's Foles.
Here's Foles. He's going to air it out for Simmons. And he dropped it. He had it in his hands, but second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Play action. Foles. He's going to air it out downfield for John Simmons. And he's got a Jaguar touchdown.
A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So we just witnessed touchdown number 1 for the Rook, and certainly that's a football he's going to want for the trophy case.
Yeah, this is one that you don't spike, right? This is one you don't throw to your teammate and let them celebrate. This is one you keep for yourself, take it over to the equipment staff, and have them mark it up.
So what a start for Jacksonville. They get the turnover, and they take advantage, and they get the opening points of the game. As they start 7-0. As the extra point is good by Lambeau.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown.
So Josh Lambeau, he set to kick this one away.
After the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
And here's Sammy Watkins. And they're going to bring him down at the 27-yard line.
27-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Mahomes on first down. He's going to air it out, and he's got Hill. And he'll go out of bounds at the 42. First down, Kansas City.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game.
One thing you should always remember is that never have Tyreek Hill one-on-one with any defender.
How about that play?
Because he'll literally burn the defender like it's nothing.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Mahomes, he's going to air it out for Hill, and that's incomplete.
It falls incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
That was great defense there.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Mahomes, he's going to air it out end zone. He's got Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Tyreek Hill, 42 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
And it feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that
so here's Harrison Buckner for the extra point.
And give himself space to fade
and
away
he nails the PAT, and we are tied at 7.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown.
So here's Buckner to kick this one off.
Leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
And D.D. Westbrook, he's not going to return this one, so that's going to be a touchback.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10.
Play action. Foles, and he's going to get rid of it. He throws it away, and that's going to be the end to this first quarter.
These 2 teams all tied after 1. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
2nd down. Here's Williams. And he will lose yardage right at the 23.
The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
A loss of 2, 3rd down.
Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Now
Foles looking for Williams. He's got it.
Good contain, no gain.
Good contain right there. No gain. 4th down.
So unable to get any yardage at all off of the screen there on 3rd down.
And ordinarily on 3rd down, that's when you want to bring pressure. You get all your guys who want to get after the quarterback. But how about the patience they showed? Read the play, snuffed it out.
So here's Cook on the punt.
On 4th down on is Logan Cook to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
And this one's sent away, and Brandon Graham's not going to return it. And they're going to down it right at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
So here's Patrick Mahomes following the touchdown after he threw the interception on the opening drive. Here's Campbell. And he'll be tackled at the 8-yard line. A gain of about a yard, 2nd and 9.
Underlying storyline between these 2 teams is that the Chiefs head coach Andy Reid, he knows a lot about Nick Foles, the Jags QB. He drafted the quarterback when he was calling the shots in Philadelphia, and later would sign.
And here's Campbell on 2nd down, and they're gonna get him at the 7. Now it's 3rd down.
30-14 victory a year ago. At the time, that got the Chiefs to 5-0 on the young season. Mahomes now to throw.
Mahomes on 3rd down. He's going to find Campbell.
Good contain, no gain on the
and he's going to get no gain on that one. Now it's 4th.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry is a defense, then they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now.
So here's Dustin Colquitt. He will punt. And this one's sent away. And here's Simmons. And he'll be tackled at the 47. Getting this into enemy territory at the 47.
On the short side of the field. A reminder, coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, it's the one weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game, then Broncos and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching debut, and the Raiders' final season opener in Oakland. That's the late game, 10:30.
First down. Here's Williams. And he is tackled at the 40. A gain of 7. 2nd and 3.
A nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The play action fake.
Play action fake. Foles throwing right side, and that was incomplete. Great defense there by Joshua Reed. Brings up third down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Play action. Foles looking end zone. Simmons, he dropped it. He couldn't hold on. Now it's fourth.
They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like.
And they're going to call on Josh Lambo for the field goal.
Back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively.
And Lambo's kick is good. Right down the middle. And he gives the Jags a 10-7 lead.
Plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players.
So Josh Lambo set to kick this one away.
Specialists putting it through the posts.
And no return here for Sammy Watkins, so that's going to be a touchback.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now
and here's Campbell on the ground. And he's going to be tackled at the 40, and that brings this one to the 2-minute warning.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Right back to him on
they're going to head back to Campbell.
Give him 5 on the carry.
And he'll get a gain of 5 there. Second down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Mahomes.
He's going to air it out for Hill, and it's picked off. Lamarcus Turner with his 2nd interception now. And the Jags are going to take over.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Foles on first down. He's going to find Williams. And they're going to bring him down at the 22.
10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
And the Jags are going to keep it going. And Foles, he's going to get rid of it that time. He throws it away. 2nd down.
Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Foles, he's going to air it out for Simmons. He did look, but he didn't take the chance to jump. Now 3rd down.
They're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think
and here's Williams trying to run up the middle.
The Chiefs now going to use
and the Chiefs are going to use one of their timeouts. Williams got tackled at the 29.
To go in the first half.
So it's 4th down.
As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this.
So Logan Cook sends this one away. And this one is not going to be returned. They're going to down it right at the 1.
Close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
And here's Campbell trying to get out of danger.
In fact, he's going to be tackled behind.
He's going to be tackled right at the 1.
Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. Campbell. And Campbell into the secondary. There goes A.J. Campbell getting chased. Campbell to the house. Touchdown, Kansas City. A big-time run.
With his first career touchdown in his first career
in their
game.
own
And
end zone.
Jump back in front. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again and again.
Here's Harrison Buckner.
It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Extra point is good as Kansas City takes a 4-point lead.
It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points.
So here's Buckner to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And here's D.D. Westbrook. And he'll be tackled at the 26-yard line. So the Jags will take over, and it looks like to me
the Jacksonville offense,
they're going to kneel this one out.
Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can
and Nick Foles is going to take a knee, and with that, that's going to do it for the first half. Kansas City up on top. It's Chiefs 14 and the Jaguars 10.
Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season, so let's take our first trip around the NFL.
In the next game, we're going to be up in Cleveland. A battle of the running backs. Titans, Browns, Derrick Henry versus Zion Williamson. Then the 4 o'clock schedule begins from LA. Phillip Rivers and the LA Chargers host the visiting Indianapolis Colts.
Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, so we're back at Jacksonville, set to begin this third quarter.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue.
The Jags will get the ball to begin the second half as they're looking to make sure that this game continues to stay tight as they will start at the 31-yard line.
A first half update now from Philadelphia, and the Eagles out in front early. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They start the second
first down, Williams. And they're going to bring him down at the 45, and that's going to be a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They stick to
first down, Williams once more.
Give him a couple on the
And
carry.
he's only going to get a gain of a couple. Second down.
Quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8.
Foles, he's going to find Williams on the screen. And they're going to bring him down at the 33, getting this into Chiefs territory.
The tackle's made at the Chiefs 33.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Foles, and he's going to toss it to DeVal, the tight end. A gain of 2, 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Foles has all day, and he's going to go down. Frank Clark with the pressure. He takes him down. And now it's 3rd down. A loss of 15.
Start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Well, Foles and the Jags now have to deal with a 3rd and
The
long.
3rd and long as Williams makes the catch on the screen.
And he's going to be taken down.
And he's going to be tackled at the 46, but not enough. 4th down.
I know you've got a baseball background, right?
A little bit. Started minor league ball.
Yeah, you did some of that, right? What do they do when they do the signals? An indicator,
So Josh Lambo on for a 63-yard field goal to cut the lead by a point, and he missed it. He's not going to get it. It was too short, and Kansas City will take over.
Here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss.
Mahomes looking, he's sacked. The Jaguars brought the corner blitz. Now it's 2nd down.
But I will guarantee you, the defensive side of the ball gets super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise. And it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone.
Mahomes, and that's batted down and incomplete.
It's knocked away and incomplete. DJ Hayden right there on the coverage. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's
Mahomes over the middle. He's got the tight end, Kelsey.
And he'll go down, but not before
And they're going to bring him down at the 27.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
A gain of 31.
Have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? That they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they are a full part of the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Mahomes throws, and that's caught the hill. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Tyreek Hill, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening.
He is balling in the opener.
Extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to
Here's
go.
Buckner, and he splits the upright, and it's 21-10 Kansas City.
So that drive, 4 plays, and it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
So here's Buckner to kick this one off.
Touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
On the return, here's D.D. Westbrook. And he gets leveled right at the 28-yard line. So Jacksonville will take over.
Gearing up for their next possession, Nick Foles and the Jags. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent, just the one touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader. Making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like
play fake, Foles, and that was complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he is tackled inside the midfield strike at the 49.
Respect. I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Elsewhere, they have gone to the second half in Carolina. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Now a first down.
And here's Williams.
And he is
stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there. Second down.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
And that's going to bring the third quarter to a close.
He's going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on second down.
Foles over the middle, and it's dropped. Joshua Williams. He really wanted that one. Now it's third down.
Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Foles over the middle. He's got D.D. Westbrook.
And a nice job there.
And a nice job there. They're going to tackle him at the 42. Now it's 4th down.
Safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot.
Foles looking, and he's going to go down. Chris Jones with a big sack there on 4th down. And the Jags turn it over on downs.
So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover.
First down, here's a carry for Campbell. And he's going to be tackled right at the 48. No gain there.
Campbell on the stop. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
And here's Campbell once more.
2 runs in a row.
And he is tackled at the 46. Now it's 3rd and 8.
So they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
From the gun on 3rd down.
Mahomes over the middle. He's got Kelsey. And he is tackled, getting it to the 31 for a first down.
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Mahomes now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Mahomes over the middle. He's got Brandon Graham. And down he goes at the 12. He's got another first.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Mahomes pump fakes to the end zone. He's got Graham. Touchdown, Kansas City.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great
Here's
road
Harrison
win.
Buckner.
It just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular
Extra point is
situation,
right
how
down
great will they feel
Broadway.
leaving with a win
And that
on
was
the road against a tough opponent?
28-10.
Work still to do, though. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
So here's Buckner to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And Dede Westbrook is not going to return this one, so that's going to be a touchback.
Over the end line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down. It caused every
Whoa, nowhere to go. He's brought down. Frank Clark with his second sack in the game.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
And with that, that's going to bring this one to the 2-minute warning.
Here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now
Whoa, he's going to air it out. Double coverage for Simmons, and he makes the catch. John Simmons for a Jaguar touchdown. What?
Making quite a splash
in double coverage. How did he make that catch?
Jaguars get a score closer.
Ain't no way. Like, how did?
Understand situational
what?
Because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep.
There is no way. How did Simmons make that catch in double coverage?
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. That they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did.
Here's Josh Lambo, and he misses the extra point. Wow.
So they can't add on here, and our score is going to stay right where it is.
So it's going to be 28-16. And Jacksonville is going to use one of their timeouts.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And it looks like with time not on their side, so they're going to go for the onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to pick it up. And who else has it? It's Tyreek Hill.
They needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
And here's Campbell, first down run. And Jacksonville is now going to use their second timeout.
The second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
And here's Campbell up the middle, and he's got a first down.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts.
As the Jags use their third and last timeout, which means if they give up another first down here, then it'll be ball game.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
And here's Campbell again. And they're going to bring him down at the 38.
On second and short.
Now it's second down.
It's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football.
And here's Campbell once more. And they're going to bring him down at the 22. And that's good enough for another first down.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And here's another carry. I guess Campbell's just trying to increase on his yardage, but this game is a wrap.
I guess the simple question,
but this game is a wrap.
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy.
So Patrick Mahomes is going to go down to a knee. So the Kansas City Chiefs are going to kick off this season with a Week 1 win on the road. They're going to win this game 28-16 over the Jacksonville Jaguars.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football, where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, and now I'm listening to you. So for the Chiefs, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Oakland to take on the Raiders. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Well, that game right there, that was okay. But I will say, though, Jacksonville secondary is they have a lot of work to do, because the amount of times, yes, they did get 2 interceptions out of Mahomes, but at the same time, they got to do better with defending the deep pass, because Mahomes was definitely lighting them up downfield. However, here are the stats. Nick Foles threw for 230, 2 touchdowns, no INTs. But the sacks were a definite reason. However, Patrick Mahomes threw for 221, 3 touchdowns, 2 INTs, which he is hoping to erase from his mind after this. Now the running game, 167 yards for Campbell and a touchdown. Joshua Williams ran for 39. And the receiving, John Simmons, 168 yards and 2 touchdowns off 2 catches. Tyreek Hill, 4 catches for 105, 2 touchdowns. Travis Kelce, 3 catches for 67. Brandon Graham, 3 catches for 47 and a touchdown. D.D. Westbrook, 2 catches for 30. 4 catches and 30 yards for Joshua Williams. Seb Delavay, a catch for 2. And A.J. Campbell, 2 catches for 2. So for Kansas City, there is nothing to explain about here. They come in and take the road week 1 win as they'll start the season 1-0. And they'll have another road test in week 2 as they head down to Oakland to match up with their division rival from the AFC West, the Oakland Raiders. Meanwhile for Jacksonville, they'll drop to defeat here in week 1. And they will have a chance to rebound as they head to Houston for a divisional matchup with their rival from the AFC South, the Houston Texans. Alright, so with that being said, there goes another 1 o'clock scheduled game. And now we're just only down to one of those games. If you're ready for the next and final 1 o'clock scheduled game, be sure to drop a like on this episode right here, because the next game is going to be a fun matchup to watch. A battle of the running backs between both Derrick Henry and Zion Williamson. And also be sure to hit that subscribe button so you will not miss another episode on the channel. But in the next game, Titans and Browns from Cleveland. And like I mentioned, the battle of the running backs, Derrick Henry versus Zion Williamson, should be fun.